saying, hi YouTube, how you doing? Bienvenidos al canal. Hope you're doing well. Hey, welcome to the final stretch here of Heavenly Delusion as we get ready to finish this up. If you guys want to come and join us for the vote. Any and all people that are, subbed or following on Twitch or help us out on the throne or Ko-Fi or whatever, automatically get a vote in, so you guys have the ability to come and check out some secret channels and D-General and other channels that we have in our Discord. It is going to be quite fantastic once everything's integrated. I don't know what else to say. It's super duper excited to be here. And we have all these amazing mods and people here. So let's just get into it. I know we watched a couple episodes yesterday, so all right, let's go. Let's go.
茨城と奈良ってのはどのくらい遠いの？
いっぱい遠い。でも、まあ奈良より茨城の方がまだ。
I'm on the right one, right? Yeah. Okay, good.
奈良、簿記奈良、簿記奈良、茨城、奈良、茨城、奈良、茨城、奈良、ばらき、ばらき、奈良、きばら、奈良、茨城、奈良。
奈良うっさい丸。
だって5時間は長いよ。
たく、子供か。
もっと早く着かないの
？5時間では着かないかもしれません。
何？
いや、地震のせいで道がですね。
どのくらいかかるの？
わかりません。
怪しいな。仲間がいるところまで行って型にはめようっていう腹ではあるまいな。
しませんよ、そんな。
Actually, something worth pointing out. Are we there yet, guy? No, and I do want to ask you this. How are you guys with situations like this? Like, in terms of actually being involved in, like, how do I put it? Like long trips. How do you guys deal with the trip length, Are you guys talkers? Are you guys in your games and your phone trying to entertain yourselves? Are you guys, what are you guys? Like, what do you do? Or, for example, there's, like, I play, like, 20 questions if, like, it's taking 5 ever, like, I'm thinking of something, or, sit in the back listening to music and daydreaming. Just keep driving. Well, because even in a world like this, like, I'm assuming that, like, traveling through car is a luxury that a lot of people can't afford or don't even have never tried before because of how, like, quickly gas or, like, gasoline would go away, petrol or whatever. I almost never ride in someone else's. Oh, I hate long trips. Now my brain just goes into low power mode and the trip is over. Sure. That's why I'm highlighting this. It's like, in a post-apocalyptic world, even taking a ride like this or taking the opportunity to do something like this would be weird. Would be something that not a lot of people ever get the chance to do. And even, especially with the stranger that loves to tell stories like in a podcast format.
なこと。さっき言ってたことは本当でしょうか？
ああ、びっくりしたな。
何の話だ？
赤ちゃんが生きてるかだけでも確かめるって話です。種豚の話は本当です。いずれ準備を整えたら復讐するつもりでした。
それで銃を欲しがってたのか？
お姉ちゃん、こっちは本物の入れ墨だ。
一応聞くが、場所はどこだ？
走れる道をつなげば車で5時間くらい。この辺りです。
ほぼ茨城じゃないか。
おいおい、渡りに鳥とはこのことだ。
船だろ。
Bro, why did he have a fake tattoo? Because for some people, it's easier, like, it's easier to remember where you've come from, right? Or, like, what circumstances or issues you've faced. And it might not even be to showcase to others, but more for himself, right? I.e., there's a symbol that a lot of people who have gone through attempts, like, or attempted in their life beforehand, that they tattoo on their hand. Do you guys know what it is? Or they tattoo it somewhere on their body, and they often, like, write it in their hands or something. Yeah, it's the semicolon. And oftentimes that like they put it in their hands as a form of resilience, as a form of like, you know, say that they have it in their back or on their sides or wherever else, right? If it's not easily accessible, I've seen a lot of the kiddos and adults that like I do group counseling with, like literally like Sharpie it into their hand as just a form of resilience if they're having a bad day, or just for a reminder of what they've been through or what they can go through or whatever, right? Because sometimes you can you know, get tattooed in a place that you might not necessarily want. So it's yeah. I can kind of understand it through that perspective. Never heard of the semicolon before? Oh.
取ってませんよ。失礼しました。大丈夫ですか？でもこれで信用してもらえました？
11確認するだけなのは変わらんぞ。
Sleeping in a car like that, it would be really uncomfortable. That would be really uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. Sleeping in a car, like, can't say today, say, but no worries, appreciate it. Like consistently, like sleeping in a car, consistently staying in an environment like this. Man, I feel like this is why, like, occasionally, sure, but in an environment that, like, is actively people can hurt you in, this would be terrifying. Sharing it with a stranger. No worries, appreciate you, Nick. It's incredibly hard for me. Yeah, even for me, man, I'll be honest, I need a place where I can legitimately lie down, so that way I could fall asleep, right? All right, hold on.
それで十分です。車はここに隠していきます。あとは目立たないように。お姉さんちょっと気になってしまったもので。
Wait, what? What the fuck? That just literally popped out of bruh. There's something I need to check. Are you sure you need to check that, or is that just hey yo?
人の女の胸気安く触ってんじゃねえぞこら。失礼しました。
誰が誰の女って。
失礼しました。
いえ、昨日は気づかなかったんですが。お姉さんの胸が大きいのは危険かもしれません。
は
あ？あの町では胸の大きい女性は敵です。ジャンパーの前は閉めてください。町に住む代わりに胸を切られた人がいました。
Oh God。
なのになんでそんなひでえことを。
少年を監禁して炭入れるようなイカれた連中ですよ。何考えてるかなんてわかりません。
心配になってきた。俺も一緒に行くよ。
バカ！男が一緒の方がよっぽど危険だろ。
Was Rudius in charge of the camera angles here?
女同士なのになんでそんなひでえことを。
少年を監禁して。
I'm like, was Rudius in charge of the camera angles here?
何考えてるかなんてわかりません。
心配になってきた。俺も一緒に行くよ。
バカ！男が一緒の方がよっぽど危険だろ。
Is this a different director? It feels like it's a different director because the tone is a little different. So the curious camera angle. No, but trigger animations are basically the same thing. Is it the same director or is it like a different...
そういう方向だったらいいものがあります。
もうちょっと左かな。
そうですね。
Thanks, Fallen Guardian. Appreciate it.
なんだよ、かわいいじゃん。
なんで複雑そうなんだ。
おい、11！どっちがかわいい？
そりゃお姉さんですよ。女性ですし。
よし、じゃあ行こうか。
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Trick question. Who's prettier? Or oh, man. Even through it though, like I guess a big aspect that would come through this is, why has society evolved into a location like this where it's only what, like, you know, men are being like breeded like, you know, animals and whatnot, or being used for breeding purposes, and like all other men are excluded or killed? Or why did that come about? And I think that's the bigger question to ask here.
なんだこの人。いやだから
うるさい。
こちらです。
Yeah.
もうその先から校舎が見えます。こちらから見えるということはあちらからも。
あった、分かってる。じゃあ行ってくる。
荷物あさんじゃねえぞ。
しませんよ、そんなこと。
人の荷物を漁るやつがいるんだよ。
あの子だろ、ホテル王の。元気にしてるかな。
People making their own
元
groups.
気にしてるといいけどな。
I mean, in a good way of referencing this, because you're right, sub-communities do form. We don't gotta go that far to understand that, like, tribalism is a thing. Drop on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. Tribalism is a major thing where they excuse the actions of their characters, but the moment that you try and, like, talk about, like, this other character and their path towards redemption, you're evil, you're a weird one, you're whatever. But seeing the same 7,000 isekais of a handsome man being reincarnated and doing weird shit to characters, oh no, that's okay. But the fact that, like, your character is flawed and is working on his things, you're a weirdo. You're like, you know, you're a weirdo. And so, like, sub-communities form. Sub-communities do form, and sub-communities can get pretty toxic. You have individuals who take on roles of experts without actually being experts in that role, or individuals that, like, you can see it in the comment sections and 101 other things, that, like, they just want to go ahead and trigger people. And it's interesting that even outside of an apocalyptic setting, we have these, like, extreme sub-communities or tribalistic communities that can form.
壁の町という割にどでかい穴が開いてんじゃん。お邪魔しますよっと。
お姉ちゃん。
なんだか廃墟というより瓦礫なんだが。
Hold on. All right, there we go. You guys ready? Oh man, I was like, I feel clogged up for a second. Yeah, I was a runny nose, man. Did you catch it?
どでかい穴が開いてんじゃん。お邪魔しますよっと。
お姉ちゃん。
This doesn't. Hold on.
なんだか廃墟というより瓦礫なんだが。
これはもう。
人が住んでいた感じはするが。
住みかがボロくなって引っ越したんじゃないか。
だとしたら種豚は。
What the fuck was that?
するが。
Because yeah, I would assume that,
住み
like,
かがボロくなって
if they had a good stronghold, it would
引っ越し
hold.
たんじゃない。
住んでいた感じはするが。
住みかがボロくなって引っ
Oh no. Oh no. Is this a fucking spider man-eater type shit, dude? Or like giant spiders that, like, oh no. Oh no. I want fucking out. I or someone, do you guys want to take my place on this? Because fuck that shit. Like, a Spider-Man eater. Spider-Man eater.
引っ越したんじゃないか。
だとしたら種豚は。もう少し探そう。
誰かいませんか？
足元には気をつけなよ、常に。
気をつけてるつもりなんだけどな。あ、こりゃいいね袋。なんかさ、生活感だけ残して人が消えた感じしない？
そうだ。マル、この日記書きかけなんだ。
書きかけ？
途中のページ、日付だけで終わってる。これは
なんだ急に何すんだよお姉ちゃん。お姉ちゃん
What the fuck?
お姉ちゃん水が、いや部屋だ。
What the fuck?
人食いだ。近くにいると探せ。
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
目がくっつく。
上だお姉ちゃん。
Frostbite sucks, but also let's highlight this just for a second, because how the hell did this man-eater even get here? Like, how did this? Ooh, maybe after they left, you know, a while ago when the guy left, maybe like number 11 left, maybe this thing showed up and just started destroying everything. That would be terrifying. Like, let's put it in this perspective and let's take it even a step further. How would you feel if at any moment you could have a weird spider-looking thing? You know, spiders or animals had the ability, like a random ability to them. You don't know what they are. You don't know that they're man-eaters or anything like that. You just see a random spider and all of a sudden everything around you starts getting engulfed in flames, or you start literally freezing to death where your body starts shriveling up and you start fucking shaking. This is something that comes to mind almost fucking immediately. And this is why I think this is powerful. First off, I think that like when we... Oh, wait, wrong one. First off, I think when we look at something like this, we have to look at the presence of how this would affect everything, right? Like, if we had someone doing this, right, in an evaluation of a setting like this, this creature, a creature this big, what does it impact? If you are a man-eater, if you have the ability to do certain things, how far do you go? From the individual, where's your stopping point? Of influence, of course, of influence. Anybody want to take a guess? All right, making sure. If you are a man-eater, if you have been given the ability to be this creature that eats stuff, where is your influence point? Oh, hold on. Where would it be? You say micro? I'm going to say even further than that. I think you being a man-eater, you literally affect all the way up into the macro system. Because, you know, like, you being a man-eater, you literally make everything around you change. Like, mass media, community services, schools, parent, workplace, whatnot, changes if you are in that environment. You go all the way, like, through. It's a part of the world in that aspect. Here, let me bring out another one that might be a little bit clearer. Here we go. So, for example, you just existing in this world affect the microsystem, right? You affect the individual, you affect the microsystem. Family all of a sudden are wary of you. Health services might be whatnot, or there might be organizations that form religiosity around you. Yep. Schools, like systems of education or work or whatever, start changing with your environment. The economy changes because you exist. Forms of media change. Government agencies are literally wary of you. Macro system, attitudes and ideals, ideologies change because of you. So like you affect the entire system just by existing. Like just by existing in of yourself, all of a sudden you become one of the biggest threats to everyone and everything. Exactly, Mickey.
や ぱり視力が。
くそ、今の危なかった。あと何秒かで殺されてたんじゃないか。なんで上だと分かった？
なんとなく。
なんとなくかよ。
Just somehow.
逃げると上についてきてる。階段で鉢合わせるとまずい。
何やってんの、早く。お姉ちゃん、逃げるんじゃなかったの。
Wait, what strat are they using? Wait a minute. Mosh. Appreciate it, man. All right, let's go, guys. My number one thing is seeing this is there's something about the spider that, like, when... that I wanted to... So this, like, almost immediately, what kid is this? And this is something that like is running through my mind is, what kid is this that like has turned into this spider? If I know it's just standing there menacingly. If everyone else, right, that we've known, or like if we're getting an explanation that like the kids can turn into these man eaters, then what kid is this?
何やってんの、早く。お姉ちゃん、逃げるんじゃなかったの。
Can't think of any kid with freezing powers. Well, that's a lot of spider webs, though. Oh. Hey. By the way, how many kids have revealed their power? True, actually. But also, what that I do, though. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to be straight up. Stuff like this is, like, yeah, in a world like this, it would be terrifying. Imagine waking up at night. It's 3 in the morning. It's pitch, like, dark in your room. It's a little chillier than normal. You open, like, you know, you're walking out around, and all of a sudden you see this giant eye thing looking at you. Like, try lick, passy. Like, where does that come from? Like, what does that do to you? We are in episode 10, for those of you guys that aren't aware. But anyway, yeah. You would poke it, and that's some stalker. I'd die of a heart attack. Honestly, I would probably run back to my room and like try and like go under the blankets. You know, I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. I'm the type of guy that like once the lights are off, I'm like, I ain't the type around to stick around, like fuck around and find out. Like if it's a human, sure, I can you know handle my own with a human. But if it's a kukui monster looking thing, nah, man, nah. Ooh.
見えた。思った通りだ。こういう感じの攻撃なんだな。形が分かれば怖くない。狭いところでわけわからんうちに凍ってくれる相手にはよかろうが、凍る前に武器持って突き抜けて来られると困るよな。
Oh, dude, no. Gotta dip for grocery shopping. Go get your groceries, Ichu. Oh, no. No.
ない。入れることには入れるけど、核が見当たらない。
半分逃げていったけど、あっちが本体か。
どうする？ 帰るの？ねえお姉ちゃん。
ある。この町はもう全滅してるよ。
Right.
僕らが頼まれたのは安否確認だけだ。
So you're just gonna let it roam? Don't tell me. Do not fucking tell me. Don't tell me. No. No. Yeah. I mean, if I had the power to fight it, then sure. But if I'm just a human, I know they killed these girls. But what if like these girls were the children? If they were the children, wouldn't they turn into man-eaters if they're like after a while or something, if left unchecked or whatnot? Isn't that the whole premise of it? Like, if you just like you know, if you kill, like, is it if they die, or is it like after a while if the body corrupts them? They need to have the disease. True, or the doctor would have turned as well. True. Fuck, dude.
だって言えるかよ。
じゃあ俺が言う。それならいいだろ。
誰もいなかった。女たちも。
そんでヒルコ、人食いが住み着いてる。
子供どころか敵すらもういなかったんですね。
おお。
廃墟に人食いがすくってて誰もいないってだけだ。建物がボロくなったから引っ越しして、その後人食いが済んだのかもしれない。11、希望を捨てちゃダメだ。
おーい、そこの釣り部3人組。
誰だ、雑なまとめ方しやがって。
本当か？ああ、間違いないって。そんなこと。ほら、やっぱりだ。種豚11号じゃないか。
Oh, they're alive. Oh, they're alive. I hope it went up. Let's go. Okay. I mean, let's talk about this though, because this is actually a big grief moment. Like in terms of number one, finding out that everyone in there is gone, and like, you know, you have to process that, and you have to process the fact that like people that you could share your story with that had a similar resemblance were gone, to now finding them there again. That must be something else. That must be a moment like of true, like unfiltered surprise, joy, warmth. I'm not alone. There are others in here. Like,
種豚6号さん、9号さん、
その名前で呼ぶんじゃねえ。
そっちが先に呼ぶから合わせたんでしょうが。俺たち今別のところに住んでて。
お前の子種から生まれた子も元気だぞ。
let's
お
go.
前一回来いよ。てなわけだったんだよ。でな、お前が脱走して女が2人処刑されて1月くらい経った頃かな。お前の息子がひどい夜泣きをしてな。女たちの尺に触ると何されるかわかんねえからみんなであやしてたんだ。でその時を怪物が侵入してきたのは。
起きてたおかげで俺たちは怪物が壊したところから逃げることができたんだ。
That is weirdly suspicious. Wait a minute. The kid started crying. The monster attacked that same night where the kid just kept crying. Allowed them to get away. And what? They only took out did the child summon? Ooh.
ほら10号、お父ちゃんだぞ。
僕じゃない、あっちだ15号。ほら。
Oh. The little baby is adorable though, yeah.
敵は全滅だし、子供は無事だし、最高じゃねえか。
Girl, my heart is like breaking.
心が痛まんな。
なんで微妙に素直じゃないんだよ。泣いてるくせに。
さいな。
Wait, I think there's a TOS time coming up in a bit, but I do want to highlight this is what like joy must that be, like legitimate joy to feel that like your son, your kid is still alive, to understand that like, hey, you didn't lose everything, that you're not alone out there in this world, that like there's still a semblance of you being allowed in here, and that everything is okay. Like, my man must have gone up and down, must have done everything he could have, finally coming home and realizing that it's wow. Yeah. Wow. Wow.
11食えよ。君の歓迎会なんだぜ。
Oh.
15のことをありがとう。君が面倒を見てくれてたんだって。
君の息子なんだ。当然だよ。
Friends, man. Good friends.
11
All right, gonna have to go ahead and take this off because of TOS, just for a little bit. Okay, I think we're good. There we go. We're back. Apparently. Okay, would you ever raise, and this is a good little pausing part here to talk about it. Would you ever raise the son of somebody else, like near you, in like your environment, like someone that you cared about? What would that look like for you? For you to like, what would that take for you to raise like the kid of a friend? Say in a very similar situation, right? Like, absolutely, if I could. In a world, I think it depends on the situation, my relation with the person, sure. If I had enough food. And, like, if I were to ask you, real quick. You are in a post-apocalyptic world, you're running out of food, and there are man-eaters out there. You will die if they come after you. Like, or like, it will be hard for you to survive if they come after you. Would you take care of a kid? I can barely take care of my Sephora. Oh, Sephora. If I had enough food. That's... For me, it's like, I feel like I would, but it would depend heavily. It would depend heavily on a couple of things. Number one, am I in the appropriate environment to take care of a kid? I.e., can I get away? Can I, establish a safe zone for him? If I can't, then that would be really, really difficult, because in either situation, something might just go wrong like that. Oof.
Might
be, it could be Finky, it really could be.
喋ってる途中で寝た。
消すぞ。
Oh. Oh. No. No. No way.
お姉ちゃん、これは
間違いない。みんな外に出。
No, not the bro. No. No.
人食いの攻撃だ。
11はい
ないのか。
11がいない。
落ち着け。本当か。
リーダーと15もいない。逃げ遅れたんだ。
さあ、どこだ11。早く家から出ろ。11。
気絶してるだけだ。それより15を頼む。
全員道に出て走り回れ。まともに食らい続けたら1分で死ぬぞ。 頭は嫌というほど冷えてる。足の感覚もある。
They're keeping their calm. Like, Kiruko, for the first time in a while, like the way that I'm realizing this is the show's progressing, the way that like they're thinking strategically and even moving through it is improving significantly. It's like not only have they adjusted to like their environment, the world around them, but like their frame of thinking as to what they must do has now just become instant, right? Where we have to do this. We have to step up and do certain things. We have to keep running. We have to, you know, so on and so forth. Like, yeah, the experience is the mother of all testers, and seeing the fact that like they're just willing to go ahead and do this, and they don't mind that, and they're literally rushing for salvation of this kid and of others. Huge, fucking huge. And I love the fact that that it's showcasing this. I actually really enjoy the fact that we're seeing like Giruko thrive in this environment. Because it's hunting you, dude.
これ僕を追ってきているのか。ならなぜ敵の姿が見えない。足音もしない。まずい。昼間に見切ったと思った攻撃範囲見誤った。
Oh no. Oh no. That frostbite, dude. They passed just surviving now. They are. But it's like that frostbite, man. That must be like... Oof. Oof. It was true. Oh no. Oh no. What the fuck happened? Oh no, dude. Oh no.
俺にはヒルコの気配みたいなものがわかる。お姉ちゃん、あの子が冷却攻撃をしてるんだ。
What the fuck? Wait, doesn't that... Because... Maru? Maru? Are your parents Tokyo and the other guy then? Because clearly... That then this is highlighting something, which is... For me, it's highlighting if one of the kids from heaven has a kid, they'll have powers. So Maru I know they were talking about Tokyo being pregnant. That's why I'm like, is this kind of like the hotel girl? Which one? Put two and two together, brother. Put two and two together. That must mean that you're probably like, you know, someone's kid, if we're being honest. Could be Tokyo, could be any of them, that has an ability. But then comes the question. The I got in girl. Are they human? would you consider someone with these abilities human, even if they have, like, say, a human father or human mother or anything like that? Maru could go in. Hi, Liana, what's up, dude? That's sort of the highlight that I'm hitting in here, because all of a sudden, this is, what is humanity in this instance? Probably not. Thanks so much for the hydrate. Appreciate it. Well, what is your definition of a human? Because if people have power, can't power corrupt the idealized version of humanity? And wouldn't that allow people to exert this power onto one another? I.e., would this cycle of man-eaters ever die? I am. Would this cycle of man-eaters ever die? Because what if they grow up, they have kids, or kids are like another man-eater, a half or quarter, or depending on how they're born. Okay.
もうすぐ僕のお腹の中のもの
Oh
摘出
no.
できるんだって。
Oh no.
そうしたら学校に戻ってコナにも入るんだって。早く会いたい。
Sounds good, Mickey.
コナ。
もうすぐ生まれます。
沢渡先生。
大丈夫です。あとはこれも10年前に期限は切れてますが、ないよりはマシでしょう。
ありがとう。
It expired 10 years ago.
本当にもらっちゃっていいのか？
まだ同じ薬はありますから。
Okay, I gotta ask this as a very serious question. How many of you guys have eaten, like, stuff that has expired? Like cans or food, like, you know, candy or something, and quickly, like, realized it was, like, out of date, accidentally, right? I'll be honest. There was I quickly realized because I bit into it and I was like, this is disgusting. What was it? It was like a by accident, yes, depends on the food. Like, one of them was M&Ms. Like, I remember, like, I went to the store, I bought these M&Ms, and rancid M&Ms are never good. Especially, it's weird that the store still kept it up way past its expiration date. Like, it's in the heat. Yeah, cyberspace. It gets 110, 120 degrees where I'm at. And let's just say, like, it was expired not by a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Like, you know, you pick up like, I picked up those M&Ms thinking, you know what, these are good, these are whatever. I picked them up and I was like, oh, cool, whatever. Like, they, you know, I'm gonna pay for these. They were expired by over, like, close to a year. Like, I took that first bite and I instantly threw all of them away. And I was like, nope. But there's also other food out there, like, that you can easily tell, like milk, bread whenever it gets moldy. What else? Literally pretty much anything else, like, and is more careful after. Yeah. Or for example, you have to look case by case unless it's a very long after expiration date. Yeah. And extreme conditions as well. Because y'all have to remember, like, right now it is 110 degrees. Hold on. It is 110 degrees where I'm at. So imagine that. Like, 50 or 40 something C. It is really, really hot. And sometimes air conditioners stop working in stores. And, like, that food is still there. You know, they leave the M&Ms and the candy out. And it gets fixed in a day or two. And, it, like, the cycle continues in that, like, you know, that heat, cold process. People forget about it, and that gets left behind. Oh, this goes for all candy, and milk and other situations.
そうじゃなくて車だよ。
僕にはもう旅をする理由はありませんし、 それにここにある車、あれよりずっといい車なんですよ。
そっか、そうだよな。
それじゃあ11、息子に投資させられないよう気をつけろよ。
See you, バイバイ。
Well, they didn't go pretty far.
あれ、おかしいな。お姉ちゃん。分かってるよ。
Oh no.
何がだよ。
余計にかかんないな。皆さん、これから新しい仲間をお迎えします。皆さんはこれからとても大事な時期を迎えます。何が起きたとしても正しい未来へ。迷った時は自分の心に従ってください。
ふわっとした話だな。
それでは新しい仲間5期生の皆さんです。
Y'all gonna die. I feel like y'all about to die. I don't know why. I have a weird, like, you kids introduced, y'all gonna die. I think it's probably one of from one of those like facility. Yeah, they're gonna graduate them the same way that a lot of these VTuber companies are like, you're graduated, and it's like, I don't want to graduate. You're graduated, and you have a weird taste. No, like, here's the thing. A reintegration or an integration of a new unit into an already established unit. You know what that causes? Internal divide. Yes, some of them might be accepted. Yes, it might take some time to fully adjust into everything, but this is also the semblance of change. And I feel like because one group's already been corrupted, the other one's going to get corrupted as well. Instead of keeping this new group apart and like keeping them in a self-growth facility, maybe a little bit different, and see, like, this is what I would have done. I'm going to be straight up. Right? If I'm in this environment where I am the director of this facility, and I already know that one side has already started to get corrupted, right? We're starting to see areas and stuff that, like, ain't necessarily the greatest, and I have this group of, like, new individuals. I'm going to keep them separated and see if both of them, for some reason, end up with the same level of corruption in terms of, like, you know, trying to keep them innocent or whatever. If they do end up experiencing the same thing, then we can start to draw similarities as to what happened, how were they introduced to these concepts, what came through, and start deducing from there. Integrating this into this, when this group has already been, like, corrupted, the sample size has already, like, you know, if you're doing a research study, and this you know, this sample has already, like, you know, been fed information or leaked or, you know, corruption in some way, shape, or form, or bias or whatever. Why would you introduce a whole new group into this biased sample already? I'm thinking about it and I'm like, this makes me scared as to what's to come, because all of a sudden this is a whole new integration of kids, a whole new integration of elements. And I feel like we're about to see just one giant destruction of everything and everyone because of it. And you see the first graders for the first time. I not. Oh God. Oh God.
あの夜のことです。僕が脱走した夜。
What the fuck? Someone snitched. Oh.
叫び声が響きました。
Oh.
裏切ったのは脱走した僕なのでしょうか。これは逆恨みなのでしょうか。もう僕には分かりません。ただ一つだけ確かなこと。 15の母親を殺したのは。
And the kid is still playing with the blocks. Bro, what a... Talk about a fucking scene, bro. Holy shit, talk about a fucking scene, dude. Like, literally, the lifeless body of someone just right there, and the kid is still playing with his blocks. Oh.
それではまたいつか。
なんか
なんだ家の中？わかった、行くから。
Oh shit. And he jacked their car, and he did.
気ぃつけろ、クソバカ！
おい、あれってうちの車じゃ。
See you. Bye bye.
Ooh. Oh. Okay, so he wasn't like... This is what I love about this show is like... Characters aren't bad or good, right? Like, we're all driven by different purposes. And clearly he was there and he remembered, like... his kid was okay. Which is a top priority. And then realizing, wait a minute. The person that hurt us is still there. He took out his anger. He took out his... Like, he was still a threat. And I know that, like, he kept saying, like, I'm not a threat. I'm not a threat to them. And he was being very truthful to them. But to this group, he took out the person that hurt him and he left. And even in the cycle of vengeance, of revenge, of everything, taking the car and dipping. Wow. Wow. I love the... Like, there's something that, like, specifically about this that I love is just the car driving. Look. He does his action. And instead of him running away and him getting called out or whatnot, it is literally him passing his old self. Like, this is the amazingness that, like, storytelling can tell. Like, literally just, you're no longer traveling alone. It's no longer just, like, a journey. Like, you don't have to think about revenge. You just have your kid, and your kid is no longer in danger there.
Bye-bye.
That is, wow. Wow. And then just a couple of shots, literally, of the car just traveling. Amazing. Amazing fucking shit. Amazing fucking ending, guys. Amazing fucking way of, like, establishing this character's journey. Wow. 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 I thought that was going to be it. I thought the whole thing was just going to be like, okay. And when we first see it running in the school. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking... that monster was the monster at the school and the kid having an ability. I'm guessing it's two different things. The kid has that ability because probably came down from mom or something, right? And then the monster at the school, I'm guessing, is probably a corruption of mom or something, and it turned into it. The cover page of the manga, the chapter reveals the monster's name, but I ain't gonna tell you. Okay. But beautiful, man. What a beautiful episode. Whew. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys ready for the next one? We're jumping straight into the next one. It's a really good series. It has a lot of things to break down in it. I feel like everything, the dominoes had been set up and they're now just, everything's falling into place in such a beautiful way. Like, whoa. All right, guys, thank you so much, YouTube, by the way. I hope you guys, also enjoyed that episode. I know episode 9 and 10 and were pretty impactful, or no, 8 and 9 were pretty impactful as well. So